Too many parents tonight are asking themselves the following question. If my son or daughter was using heroin, could I see it? The truth is, you often can't until it's too late. It's with those parents in mind that we set out to hopefully shed some light and offer some hope.
44, 47.
Saw them go over.
97 Honda.
They came back. I know for sure where they've been.
Fort Thomas officer Derek Fought sits in his cruiser on northbound 471. Then he flips over to the southbound side to see the same car carrying the same people. They're usually white, 20 to 30 years old, and never alone.
I'll be a traffic stop of that vehicle.
It's essentially a dope drive-thru. Addicts head to Cincinnati, buy heroin, shoot up, and drive home high, unless they're caught.
Why are there syringe caps on the seat?
Sorry?
Why are there syringe caps on your seat? Put your hands up on the ceiling.
Officer Fought says the lying starts as soon as the questions begin.
If you have anything on you right now, you need to tell me.
This brother and sister and her young son from Amelia
You got old needle marks on your arm.
were in a car with so many syringes the officer had to call for more sharp object containers. Later, the woman admits to stashing heroin in a body cavity, and after much discussion, agrees to remove it and put it in this evidence bag. These stories often end the same, in death.
They love life, they love being outside like we see here.
That's what happened to Barry Lusty's son, Joshua. All Barry has left of the 26-year-old are memories and these pictures.
Did you know he was doing heroin before he died?
No one did, except for one person, a guy that called himself his best friend.
Joshua's autopsy says heroin laced with fentanyl and morphine stopped his breathing and his life.
The kind of fentanyl that is laced in heroin is actually clandestinely made fentanyl in Mexico. It's not the fentanyl that we see, the pharmaceutical grade fentanyl that we see in pharmaceuticals. So, however, fentanyl is like 100 times more powerful than morphine.
I don't know why they want to do it, put something in their body that they don't know what's in it, but they do. My brother, he's a Boone County officer and he sees it every day and he has to relive that. And he's been my rock. He's helped me a lot. If it wasn't for him, I think I'd have went over the deep end.
There's always those would've, should've, could'ves, and it can just eat you up if you let it.
Charlotte Weddington is the mom behind Kentucky's Casey's Law. Her son Casey overdosed on heroin. The law allows anyone to petition the court to require treatment for someone to try to stop the addiction cycle. And it comes with no criminal penalty.
As you know, there's no playbook for parents. We're just not equipped to make someone stop. They have to have the right treatment, and that's the key.
The people left behind are the real victims. They didn't have a choice in the matter.
You're coming from a known drug area. You know, heroin is a huge deal, especially right here on 471, okay? There's syringe caps in the seat. You got needle marks all over your arms. I want to believe you.
This mother from Amelia and her brother were charged with possession of heroin, drug paraphernalia, and tampering with evidence. They were taken to jail. The good news is they're still alive.
Hey, buddy.
The saddest part of this story may be the baby who was getting a tour of the police car so he wouldn't see his mother getting arrested. His grandmother later came to pick him up. As we witnessed this arrest, officers right across the interstate were arresting another couple for the very same thing. They were from Maysville, and the story continues.
It's so aggressive and people need it so bad, they'll do anything they can to get it.
The only way out after an addict admits the problem and wants help is to get that help from people who know, whether they are other people in recovery or treatment professionals. There are resources for both addicts and parents available through the Addiction Services Council at 513-281-7880. And there is a lot more information at local12.com for you under the Get It button.